There's really 4 phases of DEI. The first phase is what we call DEI 1.0, and that's when President Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Bill in terms of ending the Jim Crow era in 1965. What we call DEI Phase 2 is when the affirmative action came in to make sure that there was inclusion and participation, particularly of blacks and women at that time, into the workforce. And it was meant to be a temporary program. And of course, so that was DEI 2.2, so sometimes, or 2.0. So people think that that's what DEI is. And then there's DEI Phase 3, which is where we're at today, and that started in 1969, and that's really when the practice of DEI started. And within DEI 3.0, that we like to call it, that really began to expand from women and blacks into a number of other groups, such as the LGBTQ, disabilities, and a number of other groups of individuals. And unfortunately, what has happened there is it ended up creating this identity. And from the identities, focusing on the identities of these groups, ended up becoming politicized. And as a result of that, we have this sort of cultural dynamic, some call it a cultural war right now, that we're experiencing both inside organizations and outside organizations. And so we saw a need that we needed the new version and what we call DEI 4.0, which really focuses on today and the future. And so we say from 2020 to 2050. And 4.0 focuses on artificial intelligence, it focuses on climate, it focuses on wealth disparity, it focuses on the vaccines and some of the challenges that we've had with COVID. So it's really recognizing the environment that we're currently working under and that we need to address today.